Hi there, my name's Ernest Daco from Sportsworks. I'd like to welcome you to the Cambridge Healthy You Virtual Fitness and Wellbeing Festival. We run a short break disability program every Saturday at the Arbury Centre from 9 to 12. It's a children's disability short break program which we've been doing now for the last year, and obviously had a little bit of a lockdown period, so we moved some of our stuff online. But now we're back to doing face-to-face, but we do offer online services when lockdown is actually in process. So what I want to do to you today is we're going to do a little bit of a sports workout, and then at the end of the program I'm going to do kind of some of the stuff that we do in our sessions, so kind of some fun activities for the children to get involved with. So if you want to do that as well, I've got a balloon, or you can grab a sock, a pair of socks, so that's something that we'll be using right at the end. Okay, so I'll give you a couple of seconds to try and go and get those activities or those equipment, and then we'll get on with our first one. We'll do our warm-up. So, welcome back. Hopefully you've got your sock and balloons or balls ready for the end. But to start off with, we're just going to do a warm-up. For each of the activities that we do, I am going to give you a variation. So there's going to be one where you can be standing up, there's one that's going to be assisted with a chair, and there's one that's going to be done on the chair as well. So you will have 3 variations of each one. The first one we're going to do is we're going to reach up into the air and stretch up as high as we can, and then we're going to reach down and touch our toes. Okay, so like I said, it'll be a reach up into the air. We're going to hold that for 5 seconds, and then we're going to come down and touch our toes also for 5 seconds. The assisted one is reach up into the air and then come down and touch our knees, so you don't have to go all the way down. And the one on the chair is obviously the same. Reach up into the air and then reach down as far as we can. If you can reach your toes, then touch your toes, but reach down as far as you can. We're going to do 5 of them. Like I said, we're going to hold each one for 5 seconds. So we're about to start in 3, 2, 1, and reach up into the air. 5, and then come down and touch your toes. 3, 4, 5, back up into the air. 5, and then down and touch your toes. 4, 5, and again back up into the air. And then down to your toes. As you're doing this, try and do some deep breaths, and that will help the stretch as well. So you breathe in, hold that breath for me, and then breathe out. Again. Good. Breathe in as we come up, and then breathe out as we go down. And then just one more. Up into the air, and then down for the last one. Good. Okay, so that's our first stretch that we're going to do. The next kind of stretch or activity that we're going to do is a star jump. So the able one, or the highest level, is we're going to go out and in. Okay, so you bounce out and bounce in for 1. If you want to do the assisted, you just step out and then step back in, and then step out and then step back in. And the seated one, again, we're going to go out with both and then come back in, and then out with both and come back in. Okay, so I'm going to do the assisted one, so the second one. So we're going to come with me, and we're going to again go and do 10, and the way we're going to do it is 1, 2, 3, 4. And obviously if you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, are you ready? So 1, and up, back in, 2, good, 3, good, back in, 4, 5, open up, back in, 6, 7, open up, back in, 8, 9, open up, back in, 10. Good. Okay. Last one we're going to do, just to kind of get the heart going a little bit further, and then we'll get a drink, is we're going to do either some walking or running on the spot. So it's the last one we're going to do. So we're going to do this one ideally for 30 seconds. Okay, so the fastest or the hardest version is running on the spot for 30 seconds at a nice constant pace. Okay, second one is just walking and trying to get our knees up and our arms moving at the same time. And like I said, I've got a chair version again, and all it is for this one is get our knees up, coming off the chair, again using our arms, which is really important. Okay, so like I said, we're going to try this one for 30 seconds. Okay, I will give you a countdown. Okay, so we're about to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Good, try and keep a nice little rhythm. Okay, so we want to try and get that constant pace all the way through. Make sure you focus on your breathing as well. So you're breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Try and stay nice and relaxed with your arms. Good, 2 more seconds and relax. Good, well done. Okay, so that's kind of our warm-up version, warm-up part. It is really important that you have a drink, so have a drink now with you while we have a little bit of a break. Okay, so the next part are our exercise versions. Okay, so we're going to do each exercise twice. We're going to try and go for 30 seconds, and then we've got a little challenge to try and beat whatever we did. Okay, you'll kind of understand once we get the first one. Okay, so the first one that we're going to do is knees to elbow. So it's a point system. So every time my left knee touches my right elbow, it is worth 1 point. Okay, so that will be 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, 4 points, 5 points, 6 points, etc. Okay, so if you wanted to go really fast, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you wanted to go slower and walk it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And also, like I said, we can do this in the chair. Okay, and we're just going to lift up both ways and try and get points. Okay, so like I said, try and get as many points as you can in 30 seconds. I'm going to do it seated on this one. Okay, I will give you a countdown again. So we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Halfway there. 5 more seconds. 6 and stop. Okay, so I got 36 there. The next task or the challenge now is to try and beat your score. Okay, so if you got 36 like I just did there, it's try and be a little bit quicker just on 2 of them. So okay, I'll do 2 very fast and then keep the same pace on all the others to try and get 37, 38. If you want to, if you were sitting down and that felt a little bit easy, your challenge is, can we now do it standing up and try and get the same score? And again, if you were standing up going slow and you want to do it running, then again, that is you increasing your intensity. If you did it really fast, try and beat 1, or like I said, try and beat your score by 1. Okay, I'll let you get a quick drink if you need to. Okay, and then we'll start again in 15 seconds. Cool. So we're starting again in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Ten seconds left. Good, 5 more seconds. And relax. Good, well done. Next exercise that we're going to do are squats. So again, 3 ways of doing this. First way is, or one thing we need to think about with squats is trying to think that you have a chair underneath you. Imagine a chair underneath you, and it's sitting down onto that chair and then standing up. Try and keep your head looking up as much as possible as we sit down, and keep your back nice and straight, and then coming up. So that will be the squat to do. If you want to do it assisted, and you've got your chair, you can use it holding onto your chair to help with your balance, and then we're pushing, holding there, keeping that. Well, the last one is actually using your chair, sitting down on your chair, and then standing up, sitting down again, and then standing up, sitting down again, and then standing up. Okay. No challenge on this one because I think it's really important that people get the technique right rather than try and go for speed. So we are going to do it twice, but we're just going to do 30 seconds on each. Okay. So again, I'll get my stopwatch started. We're going to go in 30 seconds. So not going 30 seconds. We're going to go for 30 seconds, and we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Good, keep that form. Good, we're halfway there. Focus on that breathing as well as you go down and up. 5 more seconds. And relax. Good. Okay, again, let you get a quick drink. As I said before, we are going to do exactly the same one. Again, if you want to challenge yourself, if you were sitting down before and you found that a little bit too easy and you want to try and move into the chair, then you can. Even the other way, if you found the chair, holding onto the chair a little bit too hard and you want to go a little bit easier and you want to move to the chair, then feel free to do it as well. It's making sure that you're nice and safe when you're doing these exercises. Okay, so we're going to start again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Good, well done. Halfway there. Good. 5 more seconds. Good, and relax. All done. Last one we do a push is going to be push-ups. So with this one, again, different variations. We've got the standard push-up where we're going to be on our hands and knees. So not hands and knees, hands and feet. Okay, and then we come down, trying to keep our hands level with our chest as we do it. We come down and then push up and then come back down. If you want to make it a little bit easier, you can come on your hands and knees. Okay, and then again push down towards the floor and then back up when you're ready. Or the last one, it's actually up against a wall. So hands up against the wall, have again your hands at chest level, and we're going to push towards the wall and then push back, push towards the wall and then push back. Okay, for this one we're going to go for trying to get 10. Yeah, we're going to try and get 10, and then if you want to go further, if you've got your 10 before me and you want to try and get some more, then you're more than willing to. Okay, I'm going to do the one with my feet. Okay, and what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to give you about 30 to 45 seconds to try and do your 10. If you want to do more, you can. If you want to just do 10, then that's fine as well. Okay, we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Good, just coming up to 20 seconds there. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Okay, again, really important, have a quick drink. I think I'm probably drinking more because I'm talking a lot as well. Okay, same again, it's the first one. Try and remember how many you got. So I've got 22 there. I'm not trying to brag or anything. So I've got 22 there. And again, can you beat the score by 1? Okay. Again, if you did the wall and you want to try and make it a little bit easier, then all of a sudden, obviously go onto your knees. If you're on your knees and you just want to try and get 10 with your feet, then try and do that as well. Okay. Right. So we're going to go in 10 seconds so I can get my breath back. Okay, so starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and off you go. Good. 10 seconds left. Good, and relax. Yes, I struggled on that one. Okay, again, get another drink. We've got one more exercise that we're going to try and do. Okay, and then this one, it's kind of a fun one. Well, I like to think it's a fun one. It's a number game. So if I say 1, I want you to do a jump. If I say 2, it's a star jump. If I say 3, it's running on the spot. And if I say 5, it's come down and do a big star. Okay, so like I said, there is variations of all of them. So if I say 1 and you don't do a full jump, it's lift your knee up. If I say 2, obviously star jump, we're going to get it there. If I say 3, it's both legs up. If I say 4, it's down and into the air. And if you're doing the seated version, if I say 1, it's both knees up. If I say 2, it's a star jump there. If I say 3, run a spot, it's there. If I say 4, it's down and up. Okay, so just a little bit of fun fitness to try and catch you on your toes. Okay, so we're going to try and go for 30 seconds, if I can last that long. Are you ready? First one. So we're starting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. 1, jump. 2, star jump. 3, running. 4, down and up. 3, running. 2, star jump. 2, star jump. 4, down and up. 1, jump. Good. And there's your 30 seconds. So not as bad as you thought, but it does get harder. Okay, so this time I will not do the activity. So you've got to try and remember the activity I said, and you've got to try and do it. Okay, without looking at me. So 1 was jump, 2, star jump, 3, run on the spot, 4, down and up. Okay, let's see how well you can do. Ready? 1, it was jump. 2, star jump. 4, down and jump. 3, run on the spot. 1, jump. 1, jump again. 2, star jump. 4, down and jump. 3, run on the spot. Good, well done. Hopefully you all got it correct without my help, but well done either way. Okay, get a quick drink. Okay, now we're just going to finish off with a couple of stretches. Oh, sorry, no, we're not going to finish a couple of stretches. We're going to play our balloon game. So, just a little bit of fun, and just so you can see the kind of things that we do with the kids that we work with. Like I said, I've got a balloon. All we're going to do is just bounce up the balloon. Can you keep it off the floor? You bounce it up, and obviously if you don't have a balloon and you have a sock, can you do the same with the sock? And then if you're really good, you go to your special stash and you get 2 balloons, and you've got to try and keep the 2 balloons off the floor. Okay, so like I said, we try and make sport as fun as we can for the kids that we work with. Like I said, we run a short break disability program on every Saturday at the Arbury Community Centre. It runs from 9 till 12. It's £3 a session. So do let us know if you want to come. Hopefully, like I said, our details will be available for anyone, and my email address will be available for anyone that is interested. So we are obviously offering online programs as well if we do go into lockdown. So we are trying to keep them as active as possible, because we know this is very difficult times. Okay, so that's that little fun game, and you can carry that on whenever you want. But we will do some stretches just to cool down, like we do at the end of every session. So very much what we did at the beginning again. We're going to reach up into the air, good, and then we're going to come down and touch our toes, Everyone do that with me again for another 3 times. So up in the air, good, and then down and touch our toes. 2 more times, up in the air, and down and touch our toes. Good, and then 1 more, up in the air, good, and down and touch our toes. Good. Also, what I'm going to try and do is just the back of our legs. So I'm going to use the chair to help me assist me. So we're going to have one leg in front of the other. Okay, I'm going to bend my front leg forward, and then with my back leg I'm going to keep it nice and straight all the way down. Good. And what I'm actually going to do as well, I'm actually going to push my heel into the ground, and that helps to stretch a little bit further. I'm going to hold that for 10 seconds. Good, and relax. And then we're going to swap legs over. So again, I'm going to have that front leg, the knee bent, and then the back leg nice and straight, and push that heel back into the ground. Good, and relax. Okay, last one we're going to do, okay, is again you can hold it. We're actually going to stretch our quad. So if you can do it without holding, that's perfect. Obviously, if you've got balance and used to hold that as well, that's okay. If you want to do this sitting on the floor, so another way we can actually do this is by sitting on the floor and then just putting our leg back as well. And we're going to hold that for 10 seconds. Good, and then swap to the other side. Good, and then hold that. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Come to the end of our session, so I want to say thank you for joining in. I hope you've had a really nice weekend, and hopefully I'll get to see you soon. Thanks for that. Bye bye.